boy. So welcome back to the streamies, everybody. What's up with the profile picture? Ah, don't worry about it. I figured it was time for a change. It's just something I whipped up real quick. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I feel like it's a little more fitting. Huh? Than smiley anime man? Don't worry about it. But yeah, our gooning days are going to be over real quick. The end of Heavensward. Definitely the end of Heavensward. There is some teensy little one-off things that we need to get done eventually, but we'll worry about that after we go a little bit into Stormblood. Then we'll come back, we'll do Hildebrand, we'll do Alexander, and then we'll continue on with Stormblood. No. But yes, we should definitely be able to finish Heavensward today. So let's, everybody's all caught up. Everybody's ready to go. We're gonna all do this together. We all do this as a big, cool team. Now that everybody has gotten their Stydian out of their systems. Turns out every person we meet and team up with, they're beautiful on the inside. Even if you don't want to admit it. They also have weird giraffe necks, but I won't say it. I won't say it. Alright. Alright, so where are we going? Darn. We're gonna be giving up our level 69 goon real quick. To become a level 50 weeb. I see you have a little husbando. Want to see something cool? Let's see something cool. You want to see something strange and mystical? Is it your victory pose? Oh! The hell is that? Where did that come from? The hell is that? Wow. Are you also going to be giving up your cool bow to be a cool samurai? Probably not, but neat. I assume that's some sort of relic weapon. Not just a drop. Huh. Honestly, I have no idea how I got it. Well, that's great. That's great. Querthus. I was taking my time trying out many bows. Did you glamour that bow, or is that just a bow you're using? Because if it's not a good bow, you better glamour that shit, but... Glamour. Okay, good. Alright, let's get going. Griffin, Griffin on the wall. Who's another brick of the orchestration's role? Oh wait, are we starting this off with a dungeon immediately? Well, as much as I enjoy the bustle of the toll, I think it's time we headed inside. My brother and the others will not be long. I'm still kinda half convinced that whoever this griffin is might be Ilberd. That imposter definitely wasn't, because his facial structure was not mine, but... Because Ilberd is just... He's just black me. Ah, you are returned from the council, but what of Alphino? Did some other matter require his attention? Ah, he's here. My apologies, friends. I trust we have not kept you waiting over long. Greetings, everyone. Oh, Kryl, how's Nago doing? He will be alright, won't she? She will be alright, won't she? I don't see why not. She's sleeping at the moment. Tataru is keeping an eye on her, so we'll know soon enough if there's any change in her condition. Her wounds are healing well. With sufficient rest, I am certain she will make a full recovery. Thank goodness for that. So whatever's left in Heavensward here, I assume is going to be focused on Yida and Papalmo. Now, mayhap you would share with us the Council's decision. Each of the nations, basically, that's good. Each of the nations, Ishgard included, has committed to providing military support to Gridania. The Eorzean alliance will soon have a significant force in the Black Shroud, ready to respond to any Imperial act of aggression. And the setup for the next expansion. Just like, maybe, hopefully it's handled a little better than A Realm Reborn, because literally A Realm Reborn was like, we have one mission left! Everything's wrapped up! Hoo boy! And then everything immediately goes to shit, and 1,000 things are suddenly happening. It was fucking crazy. You know, I almost wish the Council would stop messing around and give the Griffin what he wants. I wouldn't like to be the Imperial caught between the Resistance and the Alliance. Ida, you cannot seriously... One does not lightly go to war with the Garlean Empire. Quite. To open hostilities without due consideration would be to invite disaster. If only there was some way to reach the Griffin. Some means to convince him to abandon this reckless course. It may not be entirely unfeasible. There is a network of tunnels beneath Bielsur's wall. Secret passages dug by the Resistance to provide a way out of Alamigo. Which may equally serve as a way in? Precisely. If all are in agreement, I would be the one to undertake the necessary negotiations. I'm familiar with the route, and the Resistance is familiar with me. But as familiar as they are with me, you mean? Say what you want, I'm coming too. I have some experience in the practice of infiltration. If you would have me, my services are at your disposal. As are mine! It has been far too long since I shared a shadow with a shinobi. I do not intend to waste the opportunity. I thought you were a bard, Thancred. 4 is quite sufficient for an infiltration mission. Greater numbers will only serve to increase the risk of detection. Kryle and I will direct our energies elsewhere. What of you, levelers? I will return to the East Shroud and stand watch over the border. Should matters take a turn for the worse, 'twould seem wise to be on hand. Might I prevail upon you to accompany me, Sogeth? Gridania will be safer for your presence, and while it may not seem the most thrilling duty, dear sister, might I ask that you remain at the Rising Stones to pass on messages and so on? Yes. Oh, to hold the fort, you mean? Very well. I suppose the task must fall to someone. Safe travels, all of you. It's gonna be really weird if one of these expansions, Alf gets kidnapped and we're just by ourselves for a while. Alf is kind of our voice, our guiding direction. If you have any unfinished business in the toll, pray attend to it now. I would depart for the Hawthorne Hut without delay. The nearby watchtower offers an unobstructed view of Bielsur's wall, and I should be interested to speak with the Alliance commanders who have installed themselves at its top. Great. Alright. Griffin, Griffin on the wall. Oh yeah. You were really proud of that bow, huh? Really proud of that bow, huh? Put your fucking Emmerich away and let's go. It's a new fucking husbando every week, it seems. Where are we going? Gridania, right? Yeah. Next thing I know, you're gonna be rolling with an Astinian mount minion. Oh, just wait. Oh, just wait. Oh, don't say that. More beautiful boys are gonna show up. Where's the beautiful ladies? This is bullshit. Why do they all pale in comparison to the beautiful men? This is Final Fantasy. What am I fucking asking for? Even better, Husbando and Stormblood. Oh. Ah, Sogeth, there you are. Come. I'm a fucking amorous... Amarisike's spire awaits. The Alliance officers on the platform should be able to apprise us of any developments at the wall. Fancy meeting the two of you here. We were about to set forth. Indeed, I was about to say, 12 watch over you, but I doubt you have need of divine protection, even if you are venturing into enemy territory. Don't worry, Alphino. We'll have the griffin by the scruff of the neck before you know it. Do make up your mind, Ida. Nary a moment ago, you seemed ready to shake the griffin by the hand rather than the neck. So which is it to be? 'Twould be best to decide before we enter into negotiations. Trust me, Papalmo, I'll shake whatever needs shaken. The talking part I leave to you. Great. Nice. We're gonna get in there. We're gonna be fighting an actual griffin, aren't we? I think I feel a headache coming on. Let's be on our way, shall we? It's weird that they didn't get new outfits. Everybody got a new outfit. Ah, so some things never change. Well then, shall we make for the spire? Our Alliance friends will doubtless have news for us. Yes. Yes. Twinsies! Twinsies! I mean, I'm rocking the dragon because I'm a dragoon. Once I turn into a samurai, I gotta figure out a new mount. What would a samurai ride into battle? If only there was a flying sword mount. Welcome, Warrior of Light. I assume you are here to speak with your commanding officers. You will find them on the observation platform. Pray proceed. Yes. Okay, I was about to say, do we need this cutscene of us going up the stairs? The griffin is the animal that represents the Alamigan people. Kind of like the eagle for the USA or the lion for kings and queens. Oh. Well, the more we're finding out. So what you're saying is I'm not going to fight a literal griffin, huh? Ah, Shulk! Greetings, my friends. 'Tis good to see you both well. I was hoping you might turn up. I've dragged half the watch here, see? And the sight of you might help remind him why we bothered. Memory serves, I have not seen many of you since the day of the grand melee. Having borne the brunt of your blows, may I say what an honor it is to stand at your side. You might. Can't remember. We gotta fight a griffin somewhere. 'Tis heartening indeed to see the realm's most stalwart defenders thus gathered in common cause. Speaking of which, what news from the wall? All's been quiet. Except for that fucking owl! Oh. It's almost on cue, huh? Report! What? 7 hells! Fighting has broken out at the top of the wall. A full-scale assault! So the griffin has made his move. Someone has. And what's that supposed to mean? The attackers, they're wearing Grand Company colors. Nani? Impossible! We got no such order! Of course, the wall was never the griffin's target. It was bait. We have been goaded into deploying our armies nearby, thus lending weight to this deception. Those uniforms were convincing enough to deceive my scouts. The Empire will surely think we've launched an offensive. This could mean war! Even so, this may yet be no more than a diversion. With the armies of the Alliance occupying the Empire's attention, it would be comparatively easy for the Griffin supporters to slip into Alamigo. Alamigo's like half the size of a town? You don't need to slip in, you can just walk in. And you're there. You could then incite a rebellion amongst the populace, which the Imperial reserves would be hard-pressed to contain. Eorzea, meanwhile, would be plunged into chaos. Sogeth, we must make for the wall at once. Yes. What, just the two of you? Our companies embarked on a mission to sway the Griffin from his course, and are likely halfway to his command post by now. They will emerge in the midst of a raging battle and do not mean to abandon them to their fate. And I do not mean to abandon them to their fate. It will be dangerous, aye, but the confusion may work to our advantage. If we are careful to avoid the skirmishing, it may yet be possible to reach the Griffin. And if we can do that... It's like the refugees town. You're thinking of Alamigo. It's like a countryside there. Oh. I'm thinking Little Alamigo. Right. Lady Hilda, might I ask what you that you have an airship ready to bear the Scions to safety? Did we just kind of leave Sid up by Foundation? We didn't ask him for his help at all? Ha! I don't know who this Lady Hilda is, Marshal, but you can count on me. We must prepare for Imperial reprisals. May the Navigator guide us through the storm. Yes. Good talk. Oh, man. Because they told us so! Hiya! And there's the Griffin, just right there. Forward, comrades! The time has come to drive the Empire from Alamigo and force action upon those who have turned their backs to our suffering for so long. Let this victory be the first step in the liberation of our homeland. Alamigo will be free, no matter the cost. All right. Yeah? 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 Uh-huh. What do we... Oh. Internet. I was like, what are we waiting for here? Oh, it's internet stuff. Oh, good. Internet's going down. Happy internet troubles for everybody. Fucking hell. Is, you know, it might be one of the few problems there is with, you know, playing an MMO and always online game is, boy, I gotta fucking deal with these internet issues. Real hard, huh? Fucking yikes. Let's see how far back we end up going here. Oh, good. I have to do this again? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah. Yes, yes. Skip the cutscene. Yeah? Yeah, skip this cutscene, too. Okay, yeah. I was literally just stuck on a black screen, just staring. Like, whoa. There's a revolution going on, and I'm fucking stuck in the stop time. Fucking yikes. From what Papalmo told me, the trail ahead should lead us into the realm, or the shadow of the wall. As we have So we have two objectives. I suggest we divide our forces. I shall make straight ways to the tunnels and attempt to intercept our comrades ere they stumble into a bloodbath. While I do so, I must ask that you scale the wall. Know that I would not propose such a course if there were any other way, but the time for subtlety is past. Take a band of your most trusted companions and cut a path to the Griffin. Make him see reason by any means necessary. I'll jump good up wall. Once we are free of the tunnels, we will make for the position with all due haste. If everything proceeds according to plan, Hilda will then swoop in and spirit us away to safety. I only pray that we have enough time. Yes, sir! Alright. Climb the wall. Got it. Balsac's wall. Oh, Bialsar's wall. Alright, make me party leader. Promote me! Promote me! I require promotion! There we go. Let's hope that this queue time is not so fucking awful. There you go. Oh, look, you've got your own unique archer stuff too. Okay, now where's your victory one? Victory screech! Yes, where's your victory one? Where's your victory one? Victory! No, not that one. Not that one. Never that one. There you go. Oh, wow, you do a little dance. You do a little dance. Neat. There's a stomp on a bug over there. 7-minute queue times. Great. Oh, where the fuck did this thing come from? Die! Interrupt a man while he's gooning. How dare you? How dare you? So we're gonna climb that wall. And see where things go, I guess. This weird little guy. This weird little guy. This weird little gnome. Fuck is he? This little gnome lost in the grass. He's got more polygons than Moonbrita did. Yes, cheer me on as I stick this camera up his nose. Yes. Yes. You know, I'm surprised they don't sell... Well, you know what? They might. Hold on. I want to check something. I would be shocked if they weren't selling plush of all these minions. And so I shall be shocked. Merchandise, plush, Square Enix shop. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You know what? Yeah, no, they don't. That's weird. That's really weird. We back. Yeah, we back. We're looking up. Is that fucking what's his name for Monster Rancher bro over there? Sueso? We're looking up his nose. We were just talking about how my B-Day is coming up for a wonderful gift. Like I said, there's no There's no plush. I figured they'd be selling plush of all their minions, of all their main characters, but they aren't. They're not selling nothing. Buy $100 and something Nendroid. Drink 400 Mountain Dew to get an Alphino Nendroid. That's what the world has come to. Maybe in AliExpress. Maybe in Etsy. Or Etsy, yeah. You don't wanna fuck around with Etsy. Questionable at best. Oh Lord, he's coming. So many bugs out here. It's crazy. Here comes another half-hour queue time. If this reaches more than 10 minutes for queue, then we're gonna do NPCs. I want to make sure we actually beat this today. I want to be stuck in another half-hour queue. Ba bum bum bum. Ba bum bum. Oh yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna win this fight. I'm super not gonna win this fight. Have at you, charlatan! Alright, I give up. I give up, you win. I give up, you win. They were mean to me. Now what is aggroing to me? What? Yeah. I'm surprised that didn't kill it. For all this nothing experience I'm getting. Great. Huzzah. Hoo-ha! Again, the only problem with doing it with NPCs is that, boy, is it gonna take fucking forever. A bad time had by all. I see nobody's grinding out, yokai over here. For shame. Oh yeah, I guess I didn't check. Did we get any new titles for all the stuff we did yesterday and the day before? The end of Essalon under Archon, Imperial Nuisance. Also for Tempest Night, the Gear of Change, the Dragon Song, Surrenderer of Souls. Yeah, that's pretty much it, isn't it? Oh, another big scary monster to fight. This one just as big and just as scary. A jackanape? Ah, fuck it. Yeah, fuck it. I got time to waste. I got inventory space to waste on fucking animal hides. Who gives a shit? Also, now that I look at it, this isn't really a monkey. It's more like a cat head on a monkey's body. I don't quite like it. No, sir. That was fun. Window size changed to 120. Excuse me? What? I didn't hit nothing, so that's weird. Oh. Hold on here. HUD. What would that even be in? Map size. Alright, I'm not gonna fuck around with that stuff right now. Gosh darn it. Oh, boo. Oh, boo! Stuck in a visible wall literally right here. Maybe if I squeeze hard enough. There has to be an out-of-bounds area that players have figured out. This game can't be 100% crack-proof. Right? Somebody has to have broken it. Oh, okay, well, never mind then. Apparently, out-of-bounds stuff is punishable in this game. Heavily. Heavily punishable. I guess we won't try to squeeze out of bounds here. Oh, but there's probably a bunch of cool stuff out there. Okay, I'm going to amend this. If we hit 15 minutes, we're doing this with NPCs. I don't give a shit. They're ridiculous. These guys get to see all the cool cutscenes. This is bullshit. Kate Sith doll? Wait a second. Kate Sith doll. Isn't that, Isn't that a Realm Reborn? Like a pre-order bonus? Huh. Hold on. No, I have to double check. FF14 Kate Sith minion. Yeah, okay, yeah, it was a pre-order bonus for A Realm Reborn. Well, there you go. This is the only time we're ever gonna fucking see this thing. Look how weird it looks, too. It's crazy. We're gonna end up doing this with NPCs, aren't we? What is going on? Everybody's too busy playing Fall Guys, I guess. It's weird, we're doing this before midnight too, so unless this is one of those ones that rarely gets, people. Oh, well, it doesn't matter because Zora's away. Zora's AFK! She's away from her keyboard! So even if we did get a thing... Ah, jeez. Alright, yeah, 15 minutes. Alright. Alright, Zora, we're gonna have to do this with NPCs. I'm not waiting for, fucking half an hour again. Scion Maraude. Okay, well, we got some Scions this time. That's good. It's fucking stupid. Oh. Yeah. The fuck is that? Pulsar's Wall. Why is this the first time we're seeing these things? Alright, team. Don't disappoint me. And you'll all get 80 login whatevers. Oh. It's a shame. Why can't I do this with my squad that I've been building up? Would have been so much better. Also, you know, it would give people reason to do the squads. That way they have a better NPC party to do raids with. Not raids, but dungeons. Alright. That was literally one barricade. Considering this is apparently the only dungeon we're going to be doing before the end. This better be a good one! There's not even like a trial lined up or anything. Which, A Realm Reborn kind of did that too, where I figured it was going to end on a boss fight or a dungeon. And it didn't. It was just, alright, here's a long cutscene of the fucking bloody wedding. The bloody banquet. Off to Heavensward. Oh look, there are little puppies coming too. So a lot of FF14 plushie merch is Japan only. The Google I have in the fact count. Oh, the Moogle you have in the fact count. Oh, that would make sense. I mean, it also makes sense, you know, considering the Mountain Dew event is literally only for North America, so... Really just don't like Canada, do they? Especially if they consider us North America anyway. It's bullshit. Ah, for fuck's sakes. Only there was, an actual non-NPC to pick this up for me. You know what, we had trouble with Titan, but I'm wondering, could me and Zora have just soloed this at our normal 60 whatever levels? Probably not Zora, but me. It's a Quebec thing. No. No. Now I have to figure out how I'm gonna import American Mountain Dews with Final Fantasy XIV codes. So I can get the Mountain Dew mount. So I can ride the Dew. So I can do the Dew. Which should be way less expensive than, you know, trying to buy the KFC stuff online, which was like 35, 40 bucks for the costume and the eating a chicken emote. Which, I mean, I don't know if some people think that's worth it. Some people wanna pretend to be the Colonel. Also, it's weird because the Mountain Dew whatever social media person who is playing Final Fantasy XIV as Big Sippin' has the Kate Sith minion and all the Realm Reborn pre-order stuff, so it's like, did they just give them all that, or did Mountain Dew just have an account this whole time? Did they just give them all the original pre-order stuff? All the cool stuff that nobody's allowed to have anymore? It's bullshit. Our tank is doing his job. God damn it, I'm so used to just doing my 3 combo rotation. Because all my other abilities are usually locked off that I keep forgetting to use my other abilities. Also, memory is a hell of a thing. Especially when this fight is taking forever, holy shit! Oh, I am getting blasted. Why is this thing so tough? Oh, now it's taking a whole bunch of damage. What the fuck? Why were we doing so little damage to it before? It was bullshit. That was dumb. Alright, adventure. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. What the fuck? Oh, they're just gonna keep shoveling them in, aren't they? At some point, there's gonna be too many here for our healer to even heal. Holy moly. And you know, the master hand's here, but doesn't seem to be doing much. Alright, well that was fun. I can literally see us moving all the way over to that conveyor belt. Oh, this sucks. Oh, never mind. The big FF14 meme is from the dungeon. This dungeon? Is it like a huge inside joke, or is it just... Ah, for fuck's sake, stop! No, I can see it! Let's go the other way, guys! No! You know when it pops up. Okay. But we still got a ways. Oh my god. It's not possibly just them literally shoveling garbage onto us. Just literally dumping a trash can on top of us. Kill them all at once. Who gives a shit? Is it finally over? Yeah, I wonder! Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good. My favorite. And a big Final Fantasy 14 from this one raid where nobody is queuing up for it. Sounds about right. To do it with fucking NPCs. Alright. Is it over? Did that do it? Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Oh, God, no! Shit! Just shoveling me into this armored crab battle. Motion tracking activated. So is this don't move? Is that what that is? Oh, where are all these health bars that just popped in? Excuse me? Oh. Motion tracking activated. Extreme caution. Just don't move, I guess. Or face away from it? I don't know. I was just looking at the NPCs and seeing what they were doing. They all just looked away. Oh, good. Oh, good. More garbage. Okay, I gotta get far enough away so my auto attack doesn't attack it. Got it. Well, if that's really the only downside, then I'm not gonna bother. I'm just gonna keep attacking. Good. Die. Filibuster's beret of aiming. Alright, clear the parapet. And then whatever the final boss is of this. Almost to the top. Oh yeah, I'm sure those Guardians will be happy to see us. Alright, so just the airship. Wait, am I allowed to target the airship? What's going on? There we go. For some reason I couldn't target it there for a second. This area is called the Walk. Ah, fuck! No! Almost. Fucking Christ. Can you imagine we would have blown through this with actual players because they just would have ran with 100 people chasing them. Ooh. No, no! You want me? I'm nice and squishy. You want the big meaty man. He'll treat you right. Oh, this guy's a beefy boy. Also, I see literally more people over here. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just gonna get these guys while we're at it. Oh, they dealt with those guys back there. All right. I imagine this area's final boss has to be the Griffin? Because he did nothing wrong, clearly. That's what Edith's gonna tell us. No, man, you just don't get it. Griffin, he did nothing wrong. It's bullshit. And there he is. And there he is. Hey, buddy. Oh, do it. Do it. Show me your face. It is Ilbert! I knew it! Mr. Obsessed with Alamigo. You piece of shit! Die! Thought he could become cooler by putting a mask on, which he was. But Ilbert, honestly, Ilbert was way cooler in A Realm Reborn with his old voice. And then when he chopped off Raubon's arm, he was all creepy. That was great. And then we met him in that one dungeon, and he was kind of nothing. Sloppy. Sloppy. I can understand that one now. I get it. That's the meme. He keeps saying it. Okay, yeah, no. I can see. I can see. I get it. Oh, what? Am I in danger? Ah, fuck! Oh, okay. Oh, we're gonna be taking this. We're gonna be taking this. Oh, thank God. No! Albert, why? It's a good song. You know, Albert, had you fought like this against Raban or any of us, probably would have worked out a bit better. I guess now that he has Nidhogg's testicles, he's a lot more stronger, a lot more powerful. Not that it seems to be doing much for him, does it? Say this is the team used in Stormblood? Whoa! Hey, whoa! Our healer's dead! What the fuck? Does our tank does have aggro on? Oh! Oh! Alright, I didn't think that could happen with an NPC. We very much were sloppy. Yeah. I thought the whole point of doing it with NPCs is that they do it at the bare minimum. Alright guys, fucking good luck. Wow. Yeah, good job, team! 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 Fucking... stupid. Very sloppy. Oh my god. Oh my god. I was talking shit about Ilbert's testicles and all that. That'll show me. Some shortcut. Yeah, boy, was it! Holy shit! I'm so tired. Oh, man. You know what? Just give up. Just give up, man. I want to walk all this way again. This is why nobody was queuing up for this shit. Holy shit. I gotta really pay attention to our healer. I don't understand. Our tank had aggro. Why did our healer just fucking die? It was that gosh darn heart disease that nobody knew about. Struck at the worst possible time. Honestly, this guy's giving us more problems than Nidhogg himself did. Okay, so our Conjurer has lost a lot of health. I am stunned. Needless to say. Conjurer, do you want to maybe heal? Yeah, Albert kind of lost his edge around the second time we faced him. Just a guy in a tunnel that we fought. He was way cooler when he chopped off Raban's arm. He was acting all sadistic and shit. Oh, and there goes our Conjurer. Oh, that's what happened to our Conjurer. Nobody freed him from his coils, so he just got strangled to death. Oh! Okay, sure. How did I not notice that? I mean, I don't pay attention. I'm gonna be completely honest. I push my buttons and that's all I'm expected to do, right? What more do you expect from a DPS? This is bullshit.
I'll tear you limb from limb.
Yeah, I understand why it was a meme. He keeps fucking saying it. Hold still, you devil! Guys.
How'd you like these?
Guys. Oh, thank God. No! Ah! Alright, so it absolutely was just, hey, I wasn't paying attention and our healer got strangled. Neat. Alright, fuck this. Bust the sword! That was... Seems like it. That was... You had Nidhogg's eyes, and that's the best you could do, huh? This is my doppelman. I mean, look at him. Well... Unless this is the fake Griffin, but we don't know yet. We don't know! How about that? I mean, if this was the fake Griffin we just beat up, boy, is that gonna be embarrassing. Yeah, about that. Alright, you piece of shit. How many times do I have to beat your ass?
You've beaten me, aye.
But can you beat this eye?
But you cannot stop what I've begun. Behold, a glimpse of things to come.
I mean, yeah, I don't know what we were expecting.
We did it! We showed the bastards! Aye! Victory is ours!
And who knows, lads? Mayhap the Eorzeans will finally see sense when the enemy turns up on their bloody doorstep.
Oh, just admitting to all of our crimes.
This is for Alamigo, for Eorzea. They die.
Oh!
Others may live.
Oh! Oh no! This fucking Lalafell. These fucking guys.
Vanguards! Attack!
Seven hells. Do you hear that?
Oh shit, what have we done?
War machines. How did they get here so quickly?
We regret everything.
Stand your ground! For the resistance!
Yeah, about that. Yeah, about that. I don't think these guys know how annoying these things are to fight. Yeah, it's just like that. Just like that. Oh, what have we done?
There's nowhere to run. We're cut off.
Yeah. Oh, good work today, guys. Really showed them. No, they were betrayed. Yeah. Yeah.
Gods help us. What are we thinking? The Empire's too big. Too powerful.
See, when I thought, what's his name up there with that switch, I thought he was just about to fucking...
Mighty Rolker.
Oh.
Grant
Oh.
us the strength to crush.
There's no crystals here. There's no crystals here. That's not gonna work. And it didn't work. Okay, good. Yeah, no, I thought he was, there are 2 giant eyes. Oh, God damn it. Yeah, there is. God damn it. Yeah, there is. I was about to say, I thought he was about to set off, an explosion. He'd be like, oh, the Garleans, how dare they?
As you can see, our infiltrators did not elude me for long. Lady Ugiri is sending for an airship even as we speak.
What do we do? This is a massacre!
How wonderful to see you, Commander.
Illbird. I should have known.
Can we just, you know, kill him here and be done with it?
This has to end. It has to end now. Do you not see your countrymen dying? Have your ideals rendered you blind even to that? Order the retreat, and we will help your soldiers to safety.
Retreat? With the moment of my triumph so close at hand? You truly are a sheltered child, Leveilleur.
Wow. Yeah, I should have saw this coming. Look at these balls!
No abyss is too deep for you, I see. But trust me when I say that such power was not meant for mortal hands.
Yeah, it's almost like we should have destroyed it!
How long have I struggled to reach this point? My countrymen, so inured to the taste of defeat, they no longer balk at its bitterness, shouting my throat raw with rallying cries, only to be greeted with dull eyes and blank faces. My brothers and sisters in Ulda have surrendered to their apathy and their appetites. Were it not for the glint of Lodorito's coin, I doubt even those here now would have answered my call. Take back our homeland! Free Alamigo! Ha! They'll happily mouth the words, but they won't spill the blood. You say no mortal should wield these eyes? Then I shall gladly become a demon. I will suckle on the souls of the hopeless and liberate the homeland they no longer deserve.
What exactly do you mean to do?
Is he gonna turn into a dragon?
Did you hear their cries as victory was snatched away from them? Even with their dying breaths, they cursed the Empire. Never has their desire for vengeance been so raw, so true. A god has no need of faith when summoned by so pure a purpose.
Summoned? You cannot mean to fight the Empire with a primal! You know full well the danger, the futility of relying on such power!
What fucking primal could it even be?
Oh yes, I know their limitations. Which is why I will call upon a deity more terrible than the very black worm of the calamity itself.
Oh.
What? Here? Now?
It's gonna
Like
let this
hell as you
happen.
will.
Yeah. You know, if had we some sort of coordinated team attack.
An ending to mark a new beginning. My pain, my longing, you shall have it all!
Or maybe not. Or maybe not. Oh, that was anticlimactic. Yep, problem solved, right? Yeah. Right. Right. Look how happy he is. Gonna mush all these bodies together. Oh, the answer! Hey! Good old answers, yeah. That's usually a bad sign, though, right? When answer starts playing?
This light, is it?
It can't be Bahamut, that'd be dumb.
His death completed the ritual. The primal is taking shape.
Well, can't we stop it? There must be something we can do!
There is one thing.
What? Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Gotta plug this hole.
Master Louisoix briefly contained Bahamut by means of a potent spell of sealing.
Oh!
I will now attempt to do the same.
Yeah, and look how that went.
But that's impossible! We would need hours to collect the necessary ether, if not days!
Alphino, though I concede it may not always be apparent, I was ever your grandsire's finest pupil.
Keep Tamati, of course! The staff still holds enormous power, broken or not.
Don't you dare, Papalymo! I know how that spell works. It is time to leave.
Quite
Oh,
right.
but something cool's
Quickly
about to
now, off you
happen.
go. The further away, the better.
No! If you're staying, then so am I.
No, Ida. There is a path only you can walk, and it must not end here. Not like this. Take her! Please, you have to take her!
What? No! Damn it, Thancred! Put me down! Thancred!
This is one battle you cannot fight. Away with you! Go!
But fighting's all I know. What do you mean? Trust in Papalymo and leave on the ship. Stay at Papalymo's side. Ah! Ah! But then Thancred's just gonna pick me up and take him. I guess I should trust Papalymo. Ugh. Jump good.
Hilda! I think he means now!
Are we even going
I
to see
bid
what
thee
primal this is?
farewell again, my dear Ida. Now, let us see how good a student I truly was.
This is when this is when they need to start blaring the other parts of Answer. Just basically repeat the opening. Kinda mush that in there. Alright, just like that. Problem solved. Right? Why did we have to leave him? That was fun. To cast a spell, you basically have to sacrifice yourself. Yeah, I kind of figured. Why? It's basically what Louis Sois did. Why didn't they let me stay? But Palmo is my friend. I should have been there with him. You could see it in his eyes, Ida. He knew what he was doing. What had to be done. And she can't see anything. She's wearing a mask. Master Louis Sois wore that same look right before the end. Do you think I don't know that? I know, all right. I know. There's nothing more you could have done. Ilbert caught us all off guard. Even Sogeth was powerless to stop him. Fucking speak for yourself, Thancred. If you must blame someone, then blame me. Just promise that you will never forget what Palmo strove to protect, or the lessons he tried to teach you. Don't speak to me. Leave Ida with me. Go on. Go back to the Rising Stones. The others need to know what happened here. It's kind of a weird end to Palmo. I feel... Just off screen? It's usually not how that works, right? Need some final words? Usah's finest student. Yeah, we're getting a lot of music. Once again, I find myself at a loss for words. But Thancred is right. We must return to the Rising Stones and apprise our companions of all of this. Man, there's a lot of bugs out here. Pray, make your way there at once. I will send word to Y'shtola and the others of our imminent return. Ida, how you doing, baby? It's over. But Palmo, it's all over. Ilbert, always just... Okay, I sleep now. Goodbye. Alright, yeah, you sleep good. Ilbert just being a shit. Even in death. More like ill-bred. It would seem you bring ill tidings, brother. Aye, behind the griffin's mask we found the grinning face of an old adversary, Ilbert. I know not how, but he had in his possession the eyes of Nidhogg, whose dread power he used to initiate a summoning ritual, even as we looked on. Yeah, it's not dealt with, it's literally just sitting over there now. At some point we're gonna have to deal with it. Why, the 12. I don't understand. To attempt such a magic requires every ounce of one's aether. No one, not even grandfather, could cast it and hope to survive. Indeed, it was ever a last resort, as I'm certain Papalmo was aware. Thus did the pupil follow in the footsteps of his master, even unto the grave. I have as yet been unable to explain how Ilberd came to possess Nidhogg's eyes. In the depths of the Sea of Clouds, a perpetual storm of water and wind-aspected aether rages. No mortal could endure such conditions. They mayhap it was the work of an Ashen. But now is not the time to idle speculation, Kryl. I have need of your assistance. Yes, of course. We must inspect the cocoon of light and ascertain the state of the primal trapped within. Between our respective talents, I dare say we shall glean some measure of insight. Understood. I can't promise I'll be able to sense much through the barrier, but I shall certainly do my best. As shall I. Let us be about then. I'd like to know what fucking primal he was summoning. Without so much as a by your leave? Pray forgive Archon Y'shtola her brevity. She seeketh employment, lest her grief deprive her of her will to act. A desire to comfort Yida doubtless compoundeth her unseemly haste. I too must contend with the grievous loss in mine own way. By thy leave, Lady Alice, I shall honor our fallen colleague through gainful study. There exist writings which may yet further our understandings of this cocoon of light. Mayhap I was too quick to judge. Surrendering to sadness and regret would be a poor tribute to Papalmo's sacrifice. Quite. We must begin preparations to face Ilberd's accursed creation without delay. What time we have was purchased at too dear a price for us to squander it. Anyway, Sogeth, here's some music. You might want to listen to this. Yes. Forge of Fate Part 1. School's out forever! So wait. What was, what did we... School's out forever. The finest pupil's ally. Popple. Oh, we're just getting fucking song after song! Ah, Sogeth, I wish I had more to tell you, but the situation in the East Shroud remains largely unchanged. Meaning we still have no idea how long it will be before... A communication from the Alliance. One moment. A lot of Pink Floyd references today. School's out. Another brick in the wall. What's going on? This localization team. Taking some weird liberties. Yes, of course. Our representatives will be present. My thanks. Words from Gridania. The council will shortly be convened. The Alliance leaders have already begun to assemble. They wish to discuss the primal, of course. As for Y'shtola's last report, the cocoon has hung above the wall, unchanged. Because the wall, of course! It all makes sense now. That's where all the Pink Floyd references are coming from. Yes, but the Elder Seedseer doubtless shares our concerns about how long it will remain so. I'm told that Sid Garland has been called in to add his expertise to proceedings. A wise decision. The more minds we have working on this, the better. Well then, I suggest we leave the Rising Stones into Taru's capable hands and make haste for the Lotus Sands. Lotus stands. And suckle of that lotus juice. Oh, hey, that looks like a Stormblood man. A foreigner of sorts.
A word, if you would, good sir. This place, it is within the realm of Eorzea. You're an odd-looking fellow, aren't you? Still, takes all sorts, I suppose. This here's Vesper Bay. Thanalan's door to the ocean, as some folk like to call it.
Am I to understand from your answer that I have indeed arrived in Eorzea?
Eh? Yes, you're in Eorzea.
Ah! A plain response at last, and the one I wanted at that. My journey was not without its hardships, and I would sooner travel by land than put to sea again. You do not believe that so small a bark could bear me across the ocean? Such timid little sailors. I had but to set my course and set my jaw till I made port.
Oh, what a weirdo.
Though, 'twould perhaps have been wise to lay down my oars a moment to sup on more than the spray of brine water. By the trembling of my limbs, I sense a brief repast may be in order. Nay, I will not hearken to the feeble grumblings of an empty belly. Duty comes before all.
Yo! Or not. Oh, there it is. There it is. I knew it was
Are
coming.
you all right?
I need this man's sandals, though. It'll work good with my samurai.
Thou art far indeed from home, friend.
What? Zora's logged in. Did she also have internet problems? Alright. Carry on! Adventure awaits! Where am I going? Not internet. Oh, maybe the game crashed. Game just kicked me out. Oh, good! Perfect! Also, hey, while I'm here, I might as well make a quick stop. Since we're gonna be waiting for Zora anyway. Gonna get some Jeeves, baby! Just right as Yda's cutscene. Oh, good. At least you got to see Papalmo's sacrifice, I guess. So alright, what do we get? 5 coins! Perfect! Get that fat chocobo mask everybody wears. Could just invest in a mount. Oh, I already did. Did I get all the mounts already? I guess so. Alright, time to invest in, another one dying. Another one! There's gonna be no scions left at the end of this! Barding of Light, Wild Rose Barding. Take one of those, and I'll take the Wild Rose Barding. Alright. Welcome, Warrior of Light. This way, if you please. Yeah, shit's fucked, everybody! So much so that Harchifon has risen from the grave, apparently. I'm never going to get over that.
Dear friends, pray accept my heartfelt thanks for your efforts in defense of Gridania's borders. I would fain dwell longer on my gratitude for the support of the Alliance, but the situation at Belsar's Wall demands that we forego such pleasantries.
Yes.
According to our most recent intelligence, the cocoon of light that formed in the air above the wall remains undimmed and unbroken.
Yeah, but what's in it?
After measuring the cocoon's etheric concentrations, Archon Y'shtola has confirmed the presence of a primal entity.
Yeah, but which one? From the looks of it, it was like a big water drop, so is it like Undyne?
So we must assume that Ilbert's thrice-damned god is indeed trapped within. And what news of the Imperials? They're not like to ignore such a spectacle.
Maybe it's chaos.
Yes, sir. A Garlean airship was observed making an approach, but the vessel was destroyed when it drew near. The Empire appears to have made no subsequent attempts to reach the object.
The soldiers who witnessed the incident spoke of a lance of light issuing from within the cocoon. Of an entire warship being reduced to smoking ruin in the space of a moment. Veterans of Cartano, meanwhile, likened the destruction to that wrought by the fiery wrath of Bahamut.
But it can't just be Bahamut again, can it?
We could face another calamity.
So the Primal is awake then? Contained, yes, but for how long? We must destroy it now, lest it break free.
Agreed. There is, however, the small matter of how to get close enough to a being that swats warships from the sky as you would a bothersome gnat.
Jump? Jump good?
Is this truly so complex a puzzle? Or have you no stomach for the obvious solution?
There's Nero's new voice. Actually, I don't even know if Nero had a voice. I don't know if a lot of those cutscenes were voiced in a Crystal Tower.
What in the hells are you doing here?
A pleasure to see you too, Garland. Now, if you'd be so kind as to explain to these good people why you should be begging me for my assistance, that would be most appreciated.
Who is this man?
Oh, how terrifically rude of me. Nero Tolskeva, former tribunus of the 14th Legion of the Garlean Empire. These days, however, one might say that I'm something of a free agent.
A little bit.
What do you want, Nero?
Came to see his
I
boyfriend.
was getting to that. Although you already know what I'm about to propose, old friend. As you have rather belatedly realized, within that frail binding lurks an entity alike in strength to the
what is
great
it?
Bahamut. and the only
Omega.
force in existence which might conceivably contend with such a foe is the very creation which captured the Elder Primal in the first place. I speak, of course, of Omega.
That's an enemy I haven't actually faced in a Final Fantasy other than like 16.
Omega? That hulk has been gathering dust beneath the plains of Carter since the Allagans breathed their last. And none alive knows how to wake it.
Well,
I'm sorry. Do you understand who it is with whom you have the privilege of speaking? I'm Nero Tolskeva, Master Engineer, the mechanical genius who restored the Ultima weapon to full operational capacity. And as luck would have it, I'm graciously offering you the use of my considerable expertise.
And what, you just expect us to accept? You're a fool if you think your deeds at the Crystal Tower are enough to win my trust, Nero.
Trust? You wound me, Garland. All those years, studying side by side at the Academy, sharing both trial and triumph, we were countrymen once, you and I. But sentiment aside, have you a better solution? Or do you mean to send in your vaunted hero there, as you always do, and pray the world is not engulfed in flame?
I fight good. I fight good! Killing primals is literally the only thing I'm here for.
Let us approach the problem in a rational manner. Does not the fact that Omega slumbers in stasis point to the existence of some overriding technology? A means of control?
I would ask a question, if I may. Nero, was it not? In the event that we succeeded in using Omega to shackle the Primal in the manner you propose, what then would become of it? Do we not risk repeating the mistakes of the Allagans?
Omega is but a tool. How we choose to employ that tool is entirely up to us. Of course, if you would rather leave it buried beneath Cartano while you continue your petty squabbles above, then I suppose that is also your choice.
Spare us, Nero. The Seedseer's concern is a valid one. He who controls Omega wields the power of the gods, the very power which led the Allagans to destroy themselves.
And does it not fall to we engineers to prevent such misuse? What was your company's proud slogan? Freedom through technology?
A creed you follow, is it? What say you? Do we take this villain at his word?
Don't ask me. He is very handsome. I mean... no, but I'll keep my one eye on him. My singular eyeball.
As will I. I don't like it, but then it doesn't look like we have much choice. Would the Council be willing to entrust this matter to a pair of former Imperials?
Yes. The task of restoring the Allagan relic will be yours. But the responsibility for its reawakening must remain with the Council. Do we condone this course of action?
I see Zora got kicked from Final Fantasy XIV again. What's going on over there?
Aye. 'Twould seem we do. Let the record show that we invest this contingent with the authority to enter Cartano and take command of Omega.
Let the record show that we took the blows and did it our
Sid,
way.
I appoint you leader of the expedition. Scions, I would ask that you assign some few of your number to escort Master Garland and supervise the other one.
Yes.
We should be happy to oblige. The politics of Cartano being what they are, I dare say our neutrality will prove useful in avoiding any unnecessary entanglements.
If I am not mistaken, Doma occupies a similarly neutral position. Might we not persuade you to join the expedition, Lady Yugiri? If you suspected any foul play from Nero, you would be welcome to kill him.
My blade is yours.
Oh, come on, man.
Not a moment's
That sounds
hesitation,
way longer
eh?
than that.
You'll forgive me if I do not shake your hand.
You say that having not played MGS4. Still the record holder for longest cutscene in a video game in history. You have no idea. You have no idea! So let's see. We are, what mission are we on here? We are on the obvious choice, which we are about to finish. We have 3 main story quests left. And we're done. Heavensward. Well, that was a rather unexpected development, and one which raises a number of questions. Not least amongst them how Nero chanced to learn of the council meeting in the first place. But I'm more concerned with this list here. Like, usually this list, like, oh, you're about to unlock, like, a trial or a dungeon. There's nothing here. There's no trials, there's no dungeons. So it's like, are we gonna fight Omega, or is that we're just gonna leave that for Stormblood? Also, wait a second. Wait a minute. A poor little Emmerich has been abandoned in the woods here by Zora. 3 longer cutscenes, I bet. Yeah, oh man! Hey little guy, where's your mommy? Where's your keeper? Abandoned in the woods, are ye? Aw, you poor little thing. Oh, you poor little guy. Don't worry, she'll be back. She'll be back someday. Sid and the others are assembling at the airship landing. Leave my mini Emmerich alone. Yeah, well, you certainly fucking did. Look, he's all alone. Where the fuck are you? Your poor Emmerich's all abandoned and alone. You abandoned Emmerich? Yeah! He has the teeniest, tiniest of swords. He can defend himself. Alice is already on her way, and it would not do to lag too far behind. Let us be off. I'm kind of worried that Sid is about to give me his dick in a box, or whatever this reward for this quest is. Oh, look at these young new adventurers. If only they knew the nightmares they were going to experience. Kids are not allowed. I guess. That was a bot. Oh, no! What does the world come to when I can't tell the difference between a bot and a real person? Sogeth, Alphano, ready to go? The others are stepped out onto the landing for a moment, lest you wonder. Nero insisted that he will be allowed to inspect the Excelsior before boarding. And you let him? Despite his very timely offer of assistance, the thought of this man poking about in the workings of the ship without proper supervision does not fill me with confidence. Calm yourself, Alphano. Your sister was adamant that he would never leave her sight. She and Yugiri are... well, here they are now. So Omega is the raid here for Stormblood. Oh. Okay. So we aren't actually gonna fight Omega. We're gonna put it in a box, and we're gonna leave it to deal with in Stormblood. The Omega raids are the ones you said you haven't bothered to do yet, right, though? Those are the optional ones we're gonna have to figure out at some point. We can all do them together. Poorly. Right, I think that's everyone. Shall I set course for Cartano? Might I ask that we delay our departure slightly? I require no more than a few hours at most. Our colleagues are studying the cocoon even as we speak, and I would hear their latest observations ere we proceed. I mean, so did anybody go to pick up Papalmo's body, or has he just been lying there cold for a few hours? It seemed wise to gain as clear an understanding of the situation as possible before formulating our plan. I mean, I assumed he would disperse into ether, but... Mega is the FF6 theme raid. Oh. You know, the Final Fantasies we never played? Really wish we had gone through all those Final Fantasies before we started 14, huh? Oh, I thought time was against us. How foolish of me. Hold your tongue. When we want your opinion, we'll ask for it. Yeah. Sid, you have a very beautiful face. Could you not make that face ever again? Forgive me, my lady. I shall keep my counsel until such time as you have finished procrastinating. All right. While Alphino speaks with his colleagues, I shall fly the Excelsior over to Mordona. We can reconvene at the Rising Stones. My apologies for the trouble. I shall visit Y'shtola and the others forthwith, and join you as soon as I am able. Sogeth, pray accompany Alisei back to the Rising Stones. I shall feel safer knowing you are present to entertain our guest. Right. Everyone heading to Mordona is welcome to travel aboard the Excelsior. I'll clean things up with the girl at the counter here. Let her know when you're ready to leave. Yes. Okay. You're traveling with Master Garland, sir. The Enterprise Excelsior is right this way. Oh. Okay, I don't think we've ever landed here before. Huh. Not quite a door-to-door service, but I couldn't exactly land her in the toll's main square. Shall we adjourn to the Rising Stones, then? I guess so. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna teleport there. I should literally beat them there. Me run good. Me run good! Me get fast! Alright, give me that gift. Give me your dick in a box, whatever that thing is. I'll take it. Treasure it forever. Glad we showed you our base. It's a good sign.
So these are the fabled headquarters of the Scions. I confess I would have expected an order of self-proclaimed warrior scholars to surround themselves with the fruits of man's enlightenment. And yet there's not so much as a single piece of magitech in sight.
The lighting is not doing Nero any favors. He looks like he has fucking jowls. He's a very good-looking man. What is the lighting doing to him?
It never ceases to amaze me how primitive you Eorzeans truly are.
Oh, I'll have you know that the Rising Stones is home to the very latest in magitech innovation. Wedge calls it the Mark 14 Thermocoil Boil Master, and it's the finest kettle I've ever had the pleasure to own.
Who is this sassy lost child? Get her out of here! Before she takes my measurements, too!
We are returned. Well,
Ida, you come to join us again?
Y'shtola and the others remain behind to continue their assessment of the binding magic.
There didn't seem much point staying just for that, so I decided to come back with Alphino. Papalimo bought us this time. We shouldn't waste it.
Did you check for a body? Did you look for a scorch mark on the ground in Papalmo's shape?
By your leave!
Sir?
Good gods, that voice could fell a gigas.
This is the Rising Stones, domicile of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I enter at the invitation of one Lord Urianger. I spy you there, Shadow Walker. You always were a hard one to find.
Do you know this mass of meat?
Yugiri, do you know this man?
Yay.
Gosetsu! Why are you come to Eorzea?
In search of you, Yugiri. For days and nights did I row across the angry sea.
I forgot he shows up here.
I made port in good spirits, only for my own flesh to betray me over the trifling matter of an empty belly. Collapsed in the street like an unfed stray I was, until Lord Urianger came to my aid.
I'm getting Lord Byron, Uncle Byron vibes here.
Over a most welcome meal, we spoke of the plight of Doma, and I learned of our displaced countrymen's work to resettle this blighted land. 'Twas blind fortune that I was able to locate you so swiftly. But now we must make ready to depart. Our master languishes in dire peril, and Doma calls her daughter home.
We're kind of busy right now.
It is not so simple, Gosetsu. There are obligations which bind me here.
Also, if she was forced to leave her country, why would she even bother going back? You guys forced her out.
You refuse? Did you mislay your oath during your flight from our homeland? The laws of hospitality must be honored, but surely the vow to defend your master demands the greater obeisance.
It was our master who bid me guide our people to safe haven by any means necessary. And it was the Scions you see before you who provided us succor and sanctuary when all others refused. Dire peril or no, were I to return without first repaying such hospitality, our master would cut me down at the threshold.
Mayhap that is so.
There is more.
She was sent away
A crisis
due to being
threatens all
chased out
within
by
this realm,
the Empire.
Eorzean
Yeah.
and Doman alike, and I go to play my part in its resolution. I will not bring shame upon our liege by abandoning my people or my duty.
Wow, what an interesting sounding culture and society they live in. But the Fortnite update will be around 2 AM, but it's already out. Oh, good. Gives us something to do after we beat Heavensward, huh? Oh, what an interesting society and culture. I'm so interested. Oh. Wonder when we'll get to explore that area.
Very noble of you. Now, in the name of honor, kinship, and, yes, practicality, might I suggest we get this expedition underway? Or would you rather debate the finer points of duty and leave Omega to the Empire?
The Empire? Yugiri, you draw steel against the curse of Garlemald?
Kinda. Kinda, sorta. A little bit.
Then why did you not say so? My blade is oath-bound to fall upon the ranks of the Imperials wheresoever they march. Lead on, Shadow Walker, and may the enemy tremble at our coming.
Please don't do that. He's coming. He's coming everywhere. Stop! Stop! Sogeth, wait! Can I speak with you for a moment? Do you remember when I had you meet at the Diamond Forge and we, ambushed you? Yeah, a little bit. Well, once we had your measurements, I set to work making you a traveling outfit in my spare time. I've only just this moment finished the stitching, but I wanted you to have it before you left here. Here. Oh, I get my own outfit too? You can try it on right now if you'd like. I get my own outfit too? Fuck Ida and Papalmo and fucking Urage, I guess. It's a bit formal. Haha, you look like a nerd. It's a little too formal, and I kind of appreciate the monocle to cover up my eye patch, but I can see through this. It's useless to me. Assuming we measured correctly, the fit should be just right. Snug, but not too snug, if you know what I mean. So, how does it feel? Sure. You're not just saying that, are you? Oh, I can't tell you how much this means to me. To have crafted something worthy of the Warrior of Light well, let's just say it makes all the practice worthwhile. I wonder what Zora's looks like. Is it the exact same? I also sewed a bloody pearl charm to it, you know. To bring you home. May it always protect you. Yes. Great. Scion Adventurer's boots. Mine is cuter. I would hope so. Tataru, look away! Okay, I already changed. Good. Good. Fly free, my pretty. Alright, we have this main story quest and then one more and we're done. And they're still giving us more music. This is ridiculous. I literally cannot hold all of this. If only I could place, you know, more than one orchestratron music machine in our house without everything breaking. So we have to wake up Omega, right? When do we start? Ida, are you sure that's... I'm sure, yes. I won't lie and say I'm completely fine, but I'll feel a lot better if I'm doing something useful. Very well. I will remain here and continue coordinating our efforts with the Alliance. Alphino, mayhap you could return to Gridania and assist Yustola and Kryl? Let's try our outfits outside. I don't want to put my outfit back on. A fine suggestion. The rest of us will form the Cartano Expedition Party. Nero and I will focus on rousing Omega, while Sogath, Ida, and our Doman friends will take care of the security. Oh! God damn it. I need to get that emote now. The Excelsior is by the lake just outside town. We'll leave as soon as everyone is ready. Is there an inn here? Summoning bell. No, there isn't. So I have to manually put this shit on. Well, hold on. He's about the same. Alright. Can I dye this? Oh, I can. I can dye it. So I look less like a fop. Sir. Sir, do you mind? Sir, do you mind? I can kind of turn it into a leather jacket, too. Did it not come with gloves? Did it not come with gloves? I used it to make a P5 cosplay. You know what? That would make sense. I guess it didn't come with alright. Here I am. I hate it. Where's yours? Where's yours? So I could dye it to make it like leather. I could make it gold. If I dye the pants. Oh, the pants are a little weird. Yeah, it's about the same, isn't it? Where's your monocle? Put the monocle on. If monocle nonsense be something you wish. I guess I am going to need this monocle for when we do Hildebrand stuff. Hildy-dildy stuff. There you go. Yeah, I think the skirt goes a little better than the pants. And maybe the boots. Wait, are those boots the ones that came with it? Where are your boots? Where are your boots? That was weird. Alright. Yeah, no, I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, there's your boots. I don't like it. I do look like a nerd. I hate it. Get this shit off of me! Ah, get this shit off of me! I have to fix my portrait. Oh, it's already fixed. Thank God. Yeah, we don't talk about that, Samurai. Not yet, at least. Alright. We need to go back to, Need to go back to the Enterprise. We got 2 main story quests left. We're almost done. Up on, nerd. Unless you're trying to change back to your other clothes by the looks of it. Really should have set it to your gear list, huh? Alright, goodbye, 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 I'm leaving. So long, farewell. Goodbye. I'm leaving, goodbye. I'm almost out the door. God, no stopping me now. I'm in maximum overdrive. Oh man. Oh, I'm out of gas. I better go back and get some gas. Man, put a shirt on. Man, put a shirt on. There you go. There are children around. Your poor Emmerich, scarred for life. And my poor Chocobo, scarred for life. Oh, see, now everybody's dressing up. My shirt went missing. Was it not a glamour? You might have to glamour it. Yeah, your shirt's gone. Yeah, your shirt's gone. What the fuck? What the fuck? You might have to go fix your glamour plate. There you go, you fixed it. It's in your inventory, it might have been. She fixed it. Alright, adventure! Not glamour. Ah, you should probably put it in glamour. We haven't far to go. With any luck, we'll be in the Kartano before Gusetsu graces the deck with his dinner. Once there, however, we had best be on our guard. Given the Aline Royale was still active when Omega was discovered, we can be sure that the Empire has long been aware of its existence. And if Nero deemed it the obvious solution to the threat posed by the new Primal, it is not impossible that the Garomald might do the same. Have your weapons ready and your wits about you. Something tells me we're flying into a fight. Oh. God damn it. Fly, my pretties! Alright, goodbye. Good luck. So long, farewell, until we meet again. This Enterprise is getting stupider and stupider every time I look at it. Next thing I know, it's gonna be flying with a car attached to it. Megas XLR style. We're this close already! Blue fucking flames painted on it.
Now where was that? Ah.
Just turn it into a mecha at this point.
I've enabled the teleporter. One brief jump and we shall arrive in Omega's control room.
How convenient. You've been here before.
Yes.
It was no easy task threading a path through all the skirmishes. But how could I ignore the existence of such a fascinating toy? You may trust that my preliminary examination was suitably thorough.
Trust? Aye. I trust your appetite for technology.
I'm here too, guys.
I chased down a suspect airship, and who should I find but the traitor, Sid Garland.
Why didn't we expect this? Who the fuck are you? Oh, you're not sticking around.
Engineer? Something big? It's close, isn't it?
This weirdo.
It's like all my name days have come at once.
No. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I was about to say, that's not Jim Cummings. It's not. But this is super, hey, filler anime villain design. He is not coming back. He dies here and now.
Of all the scouts the Empire could have sent. Take care of that brute, will you?
Fucking see ya!
God damn it. Can't let Nero tinker around in there by himself. I'm sorry to leave you to it, but I dare say you'll manage without me. This clod has no idea who he's dealing with.
I'm also fairly certain we've never actually seen Sid fight before, have we? No, yeah. And I thought we were gonna see this guy fight, because the samurai isn't technically in the game yet.
Samurai of Doma, you will rue your choice of opponent this day.
Unless at this point in the final patch, they were like, hey, here's a sneak peek at some cool samurai shit. Coming soon! Yeah, okay. I guarantee one of the samurai moves is going to be the draw sheather weapon and then the attack happens. Guaranteed. Hey, motherfucker, time to die. Can't have a samurai without cool anime samurai shit. It'd be ridiculous. Also, that accent is real thick now. Kasetsu was the tease for Sam, and Alice was the tease for Red Mage. Oh, that makes sense. Wait, is Alice a Red Mage? Why didn't I piece that together? Wow. It all makes perfect sense now. I just thought she was just fucking Alf, but with a cool new sword, which I guess that's what a red mage is, isn't it? Literally in the job description it says Alf, Alphino, but with sword. Wow, look! The samurai's fucking killing everybody! Wow, I can't wait to be a samurai, it's crazy! Bet people were going nuts as I punched my microphone in excitement! I also like Red Alphino. Everybody dreams of being a Red Alphino someday. Surrender! We have you outnumbered! Do you? There's 2 people here and they'll die in a second. Wouldn't be the first time! I'll just put my lance away real quick. Are you still playing with those soldiers? Ah, I suppose I can lend you one of my toys, but only if you promise to give it back. Huh? Huh? Oh, good, a new mount. Just for me. Yeah, being outnumbered is kind of our thing. Behold, the Red Baron! Now end this nonsense. Why did I do like a Hildebrand smile? I don't like that. What the? No one told me they'd have Magitech armor! Forward! For the Empire! As he runs away like a coward. The honorless cur thinks to abandon his men? I shall see that he shares their fate. Pray attend to the rest of his minions. Yes. Man, I wish this was the Red Barons from Final Fantasy IV. Hee-yah! Oh, this is weird. Oh, this is weird. I don't like it. How do I... How do I... How do I... How do I... Oh, I have to hit X. Okay. This is weird. This is fun. This is exactly what you wanted. Right? This is their promise they made to you. I thought this said Imperial Spaghetti over here. But that thing died immediately! Holy shit! Didn't stand a chance. I'm gonna zoom out. Wow. Just really stood no chance. They stood no chance to survive. Make your time. Pew pew. Pew pew. Pew pew. Ka-cha! Fucking come on. No thanks. No thanks. Oh. Empire's going to get a report on this and go, we lost how many? You threw in like 8 Magitech armors and like 60 people? Ah, Magitech armor. Oh, I see. Perfect. I understand now. I get it. You know, they should make a mount in this game that is the Barons from Final Fantasy IV, where it's like, what, the, what was it, the 6 airships? Just have them tiny little airships that you just stand on. And it plays the music. Hell, make them pixel for them. I don't give a shit. Wow! Wow! Whoops! Oops! I wasn't expecting to hit a fucking wall when I did my dodge. Well, that'll teach me to have fun. Gosh darn it. My gooning ends here, where there was a wall in my way. That gun on his arm isn't just for show. Guess I also am just a stinky DPS. Like a bug. And we know not to get hit by that.
It's all over now.
Never heard this music before. Is this Final Fantasy VI music? That I'm not aware of? Because we haven't played Final Fantasy VI? I'm gonna keep saying this because boy do I want to commit to it, but when we eventually do get to Endwalker, we're gonna take a little bit of a detour. And we're gonna stop 14 for a bit so we can play Final Fantasy IV and probably Final Fantasy V. I feel like that might be important. This is definitely Stormblood music. Oh, I wouldn't know. Final Fantasy 3, 4, and 5. Not 6. Never 6. Who wants to play Final Fantasy VI? Nobody, that's it. There are Final Fantasy VI fans out there? Crazy! 15 win. How many Final Fantasies do we have to get to before that? It's probably important for Shadowbringers. Oh, man. Then maybe when we finish Stormblood, we'll do 3. And then before we do Endwalker, we'll do 4. And then before we do Dawn Trail, we'll do 5. And so on and so forth. And never finish Final Fantasy XIV. And then we'll just skip to 16 for some reason, all at the end there. That 6 is important for Stormblood, I guess. Final Fantasy 6 is important for a lot of stuff, apparently. Everybody's like, oh, look, it's the Final Fantasy 6 mount. Oh, look, it's the Final Fantasy 6 music. Oh, look, it's fucking Kafka over there. Racist Kafka. Should probably just play Final Fantasy 6 just because it's Final Fantasy 6. Great as all bosses from Final Fantasy 6. God damn it. So we have to play Final Fantasy 6. We really should have just played all the Final Fantasies before we came into this, like I planned! Ah! It only takes us, what, like 5 streams per Final Fantasies? It's not bad. Oh wait, no, we beat Final Fantasy 1 and 3, so... It's, you know, when we get to the 3D ones where it becomes a problem. Stormblood raids are FF5, FF6, and FF1 bosses. Okay, well... You can definitely understand the FF1 boss. Wait, does that mean Chaos is in there? Chaos is cool. Is he voiced by Keith David still? Probably not. Does it play the messenger? It better. The only fucking part of Dissidia I even remember. Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck! God, I wish it played the messenger. Fortunately, Square wants us to forget the messenger exists. Considering it's not even on the official OST. It's bullshit. Glad to be done with this guy. Oh, he's still standing. Guys, we should maybe deal with this guy! Ugh. Or not. Fly, my pretties. God, this just looks like Xenoblade. Team Rocket blasting off again. I wish. When is Final Fantasy XIV gonna get a Team Dorambo / Team Rocket equivalent?
Temporal stasis disengaged. All systems operational. Garland?
I mean, Hildebrand? God damn it, yeah, you're right.
It's waking up.
Well, we'll get back to Hildebrand soon. So yeah, literally the only time I've ever fought Omega was in Final Fantasy 16, and it was crazy.
Remarkable. Omega sensors immediately detected the presence of the cocoon, even at this distance. They must have been set to scan for sources of energy exceeding certain magnitudes.
Fucking Final Fantasy 6 fans blowing their load right now.
I still don't see any means to control the machine directly. It seems to have been designed to act wholly autonomously.
Oh, it's crazy.
Once we release Omega, we can be fairly certain it will attempt to capture the Primal at Belsar's Wall. Assuming its mission is successful,
God damn it!
Our only option at that point will be to re-engage
the only thing to remember from 5
put
then.
It back to sleep.
I imagined all mecha things were from 6, because that's where the walkers are from, but I guess not.
And should the machine happen to misbehave, we'll simply initiate an emergency shutdown. I confess we don't yet have a complete grasp of its capabilities, but I'm certain the details will not elude us for long.
God, your brain is beautiful. I could kiss you. Huh? What was that said? Don't worry about it.
Well, I understood less than half of that. So, my question to you is, are we doing the right thing?
Well, what do you think? Is there any other way?
I suppose not.
Yes. Ida, are you okay? Seem to be going through some shit since your best friend died.
All right. Step aside, Sid. Is this the thing I need to press?
Yes, that's the one.
You gave too much for us to waste this chance, Papalimo. So this is for you. And me.
Yes! Fly free,
sure that's
my
fine.
pretty! Show us what you can do.
It's always good when a character starts laughing maniacally. Is this when the dubstep kicks in?
The launch sequence has begun. Omega is loose.
God forgive our souls. That's not Omega. It's like Bahamut 2. I thought Omega was like a weird spider. Okay, he is a weird spider. So what the fuck is that? Well, I am Final Fantasy V fan, and this is my fan service. I can imagine. But what the fuck is that? That's the primal they sealed. Yeah, I thought they said it was Omega. I thought Omega was a weird spider thing. I didn't realize Omega had an actual form. Omega's fighting. What the fuck is that then? It's got cool water powers. Okay, up Omega tonight, the primal. Okay. Look up Omega the primal tonight. Yeah, bruh. Bruh. Fucking look at this thing. That is a very early Final Fantasy design. Look for Omega to fight the Primal. The Primal is on par with Bahamut. I'm just curious what this Primal is. But look at this fucking budget! There's more budget than the entirety of A Realm Reborn. Alright, so we're not going to acknowledge that the whole area has been flooded? Literally anybody who was here? Almost the super boss from Final Fantasy V. Oh, okay. This is all just Final Fantasy V. Every single bit of it. Times 10! Alright, well, Omega has won, and I'm sure he'll go right back to sleep, right? Yeah? Totally. When do we get to fight Kulix? Well, what expansion do we get to fight Kulix? Oh, okay, they're not even done. Well, shit. That's Nintendo. Oh. Totally not an 8-part raid later. Oh!
Huh? Omega has stopped transmitting. But that shouldn't be. I didn't engage the stasis system.
And what does this signify? I have little understanding of these contrivances.
The launch went exactly to plan, but all signals emanating from Omega have ceased.
No,
This may indicate any number of things, but we will need to join the Scions out in the field if we are to ascertain which one.
Right. I've ordered the malfunctioning beast to go to sleep. That should prevent any unfortunate mishaps.
Problem
suggest we
solved.
make our way back to Gridania.
Fuck is it called? Apparently that thing was called Shinryu. Alright, the deed is done. We have washed our hands of this situation. Goodbye. That's somebody else's problem for now. Yes, it is. Hey, wait, wait, that could just happen?
Destroyed the cocoon.
Shinryu was also the dragon that made Dissidia happen. I don't remember that. Again, literally the only thing I remember from Dissidia is the messenger and Keith David Chaos, which was really good. I realize you can just lose your tattoo like that.
It was bound to his ether, you see. And if the connection is broken...
Yeah? It's kind of weird that we, like, didn't have a funeral for him or, you know, go get his body. I'm assuming his body just dispersed into ether, but... kind of just makes me think that he will at some point reappear. I'm not sure. Please, no. Not sure why we lost contact with Omega, but I mean to find out. Let's be on our way. I'm sure Omega's just, you know, standing over that hill over there. Totally not wreaking havoc, destroying everything. That's not our problem. I didn't do it. Nah, he ethered. One moment everything was functioning perfectly, and the next it wasn't. Makes no sense. We need to see what happened for ourselves, and soon. Alright, final quest! Are we gonna get a big fight, or is this just gonna be a bunch of cutscenes like it was with A Realm Reborn? I wonder. MMOs are weird. They blew all of their budget on that fight scene, and they're like, well, see you in the next expansion! Words can ill express how glad I am to see you all unharmed. When Omega came hurtling towards the cocoon, everything dissolved into chaos. How did you guys survive? They flooded the whole area. I have to see it. I have to see it with my own eyes. Yida, wait! We must first... the Elder Seedseer is expecting us. Worry not, Alphino. Gusetsu and I will watch over her. You may safely attend your meeting. My thanks, Sugiri. That's exactly what I want to do after an exciting fight scene. Is go right back into politics, baby! Council reconvened a short while ago. Let us make haste for the Lotus Stand. All there are eager to hear your testimony. I mean, I didn't see anything. I'm half convinced we didn't even see any of the fight. We were just standing in a room staring at a screen that just had pictures of Omega on it. No, 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 no. Wait, 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 wait. I'm on adventure. We're almost there. Hee-yah. The other seats are awaits you within. I also would like to know when exactly Monk stops being broken in Final Fantasies. Like 1 and 2, Monk class was fucking broken. Did they learn their lesson in 3, 4, and 5? When, you know, they started, you know, giving your characters classes and not giving you the choice? Because if not, Yang is going to be real good. My friends, fully eagerly have we awaited your return. Few indeed. All right, little Emmerich, stay here. Stay here. Here's a hot dog. Here's a hot dog. Have fun. Wait for mommy to come back. If you indeed could have discharged the duty entrusted to you, and most humbly do we thank you for seeing it done. One can hard carry you through most of FF5. I mean, they hard carried us through 1 and 2, so that's good to know it still exists by 5. You were too kind, Elder Seedseer. As I recall, we as good as demanded the right to try. But tell me, how did the battle unfold? Yeah, we didn't exactly see anything. We succeeded in waking Omega Eye, but we lost contact with the weapon shortly after it launched. From our position in the control room, we were blind to all that followed. What words could do justice to such a scene? None of my choosing, that much is certain. But I can give you the facts. The cocoon hatched even as Omega arrived, and from its midst rose a great dragon. The pair duly set about each other in the skies over Gyre Abanya. The primal's might defied belief. It seemed the very heavens would be rent asunder by the force of its blows, and it wielded such magics as I have never seen, and hope never to see again. The battle raged on with no end in sight until both combatants were engulfed in a blinding flash of light. When the radiance faded, I saw the pair fall motionless from the sky, coming to rest somewhere on Alamigan soil. I will not speak for the rest, but to my eye it seemed that each had landed a fatal blow unto the other. Yeah, about that. While most among us could think only of Bahamut when looking upon the primal's form, the Domans were heard to whisper the name Shinryu. It would appear that the being resembled a creature of Far Eastern legend, and we have found it convenient to refer to it as such. This Shinryu's fate, and indeed that of Omega, is yet unknown. We have, alas, no eyes on the Gyre Abanya side of the border. Aye, which is why we have set our main force under the command of Marshal Tarupen to capture the wall. With the Imperials in disarray, we have the perfect opportunity to secure Gridania's border and assess the aftermath of the impact. I myself will join the Marshal and his men when the council is adjourned. Well, that explains a few things. I'll wager that flash of light coincided with our loss of contact. Lest you wonder, we quickly re-engaged Omega's stasis system, so even if it has fallen into the Empire's lap, it will be of no use to them, save perhaps as a statue. Correct! Without me to guide their efforts, it would take them decades to decipher Omega's core functions, if they manage it at all. Such reassurances do much to calm our fears, yet the relic's fate is but one of several concerns. Indeed, I humbly submit that the time has come for us to make contact with the Resistance representatives in Gyre Abanya. Though Ilbert has forced our hand, it would seem only logical to seek an alliance, given the inevitability of Imperial retaliation. By working in concert, it is not impossible that Alamigo might finally be wrested from Garmalt's grasp. Yes. Oh, okay. Must be exhausted. Yeah, the politics exhausted me, not all that fighting from before. I would ordinarily suggest that we retire directly to the Rising Stones, but I wonder if we might first make a small detour. Yusto and the others have gathered at fucking Amarisike's spire. And imagine that you too would be interested to see what has become of the wall now that the cocoon is gone. Yeah, a little bit. It is decided then. Lead on. You see Papalmo's body just face down in a puddle. The teeniest, tiniest puddle. Alright. Luine. Hey, baby, you stole a... How was it? Considering you're blind to everything but ether, was it just a blinding light there for a bit?
My friends, I cannot well express how glad I am to see you both unharmed.
A fucking flashbang?
They say that Omega's clash with the Primal shook the very firmament.
I'm surprised this entire area has survived, honestly.
You need not have worried. The battle took place far above the ground. We were able to observe in relative safety, though I'm given to understand that there were casualties on the far side of the wall.
I can't imagine.
It was like watching a nightmare unfold before our very eyes. Ilberd's primal manifested in the form of a colossal dragon, a being of pure violence. It burst forth from the cocoon with such terrible force.
That such a horror should spring from the eyes of Nidhogg comes as no surprise. Nor do I wonder at its form. Ilberd all but announced it in the moments prior to his death. Plainly, it was his dying wish to visit a second calamity upon the Empire.
And I am quite certain the abomination would have obliged had it not found itself outmatched by Omega. Gods! I am no stranger to the works of Allag, but even I was unprepared for the machine's furiosity. It beggared belief.
Nah, man, I could have soloed it. Easy. I would have jumped on it. Jumped on it real good.
And how fares poor Ida in the midst of all this? Have you spoken with her?
She's up on the platform, lost in thought. We deemed it best not to disturb her, but mayhaps she would welcome some company after all. Shall we?
Ida?
The light's gone. It was all we had left of him.
Ida.
I don't blame anyone. I knew what was going to happen. I knew the spell Papalimo meant to cast would drain away his life force. I knew that it would only buy us a little time.
What? Are you taking it off? Wow, you were hiding all that shit up there?
Ida, there is no need to explain.
Everybody's beautiful secretly.
But there is. I can't hide in Papalimo's little shadow anymore, and I shouldn't hide behind my sister's mask.
What? Your sister's mask? That's why you wore that?
20 years ago, on the day the Empire marched into Alamigo, I was still just a child, not even 5 summers old. My father had been one of the leaders of the revolution. He had fought to overthrow the Mad King, Theodoric.
I guess that would explain the guy who mistook her. I guess it was for his sister. Her sister. Wait, but he called her Ida! Wait! Hold on, wait! Is this gonna be that, her sister's name was Ida? And she's not actually Ida? Is that what this is turning into?
Alongside him. She was strong and kind, and always knew what to do.
Wait, so when did that happen? 20 years ago? Has she ever been Ida, or has she always been fake?
But when the Garleans came, everything changed. My father went to
far
war
before we
against
met
them
her?
too, and I never saw him again. After that, I remember a lot of running. My sister dragged me for miles and miles until we came to the city of Charlian.
Okay.
That was where she met Master Louis Soir. He introduced her to the Circle of Knowing, and she eventually became an Archon.
She was your inspiration. Is that not why you took up her mask and her name? Or did you simply mean to continue what she had started?
You've known all along, haven't you? That I wasn't Ida.
I mean, I would assume that you still could see that your ether is not whatever, but... Everyone knew! Everyone knew except for me! Ah, it's bullshit! If only I had 2 eyes, I could have probably figured it out. Is this also why Ida didn't get a new outfit? Is because they were waiting until she had her big reveal that she wasn't actually Ida and she's a new character? And Papalmo didn't get one because he fucking died? That doesn't speak good for Roger.
We all recognized you at once. 'Twas Papalimo who persuaded us to maintain the charade.
Oh.
It was silly to think I could fool you. I knew that even then, but I sort of decided not to know.
The fucking revelation.
Ida died 6 years ago, on a mission to smuggle refugees out of Alamigo. They say she was overwhelmed by Imperial soldiers when she stayed behind to save a little girl. She was so strong.
Okay,
There must have
so...
been a lot of them.
This was before we met her. So to us, she has always been the Ida you have known. Yeah, to us, she has always been the Ida we know. But to everybody else in the Scions, there was a change in Ida, and they were like, ah, sure, whatever. Why did you never tell me? This is bullshit. You guys all knew? They didn't realize we were keeping secrets. How about I reveal one to you all? I still have both my eyes. It's crazy, huh?
I'm sorry for lying to you. My real name is Lise.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You know what? This makes sense now, because when I was checking the voice actors way back, literally on stream, I went, huh! Ida isn't listed past Heavensward. Guess she dies. Oh no, it's not, because Ida ceases to exist. Life's continues after this. Oh, it makes perfect sense now.
When Papalimo brought me Ida's mask, it was meant as a keepsake, but I decided I wanted to be his new partner, to keep alive all the good that she had done. I didn't want to become Ida, exactly. At the time, though, I still didn't know who I was myself, and it almost seemed easier to play the role.
Again, they're unloading all of this literally right before the new expansion, right at the last second.
Agreed to help, of course, but it was never what he wanted for me. He wanted me to walk my own path, and those were his final words to me.
I think real Ida was the one in 1.0 pre A Realm Reborn. So, hold on. What is the time difference between 1.0 and A Realm Reborn? I thought it was like 2 years. She said her sister died, what, 6 years ago? Not sure, though. 5 years. Okay, that might check out. So, okay, here's the other question. When we, I guess, had those visions in Gridania when we first met Yida and Papalmo, was that Yida or was that Lyse? Because our visions are actually, if you have paid attention, they're from way back. Our visions go way back. They're not just like... I don't know if it's been a year in-game. Probably not. Our visions can go back fucking... it seems like it can go back decades. So I have no idea what that vision would have been. Was that like 10 years ago or was that like 10 months ago?
The Archon's mark he gave me is faded, and my last excuse along with it.
Fair enough. Does this mean you're still gonna be a Scion? Are you still gonna be a...
So this is it. Whatever I choose to do from now on, I do as Lyse. And I choose to continue my family's fight. I want Alamigo to be the country that Ida and my father always wanted it to be.
Are you gonna change your class? You still gonna be a pugilist? Oh hey, this shot is in the opening of Stormblood. No, she's still Mink. Monk? Is she a monk or is she a pugilist? I thought she was a pugilist.
Do you regret standing against the Empire? Would you have chosen a different road, knowing what you know now?
To claim that I never doubted the decision would be a lie. But I made my choice, and I have defended it with blade in hand ever since.
Same thing. Or is it you have to be a pugilist and then you can become a monk? Like Lancer and Dragoon.
The battle continues.
Yes.
And our steel is needed. Come, Shadow Walker. We leave for the east. For Doma.
Road trip! Time to pack my Ahiego shirt for our trip to Stormblood here. It was brave of Lyse to remove her mask after so long. Though she has scarce begun to come to terms with Papalmo's loss, that one act made plain her determination to move forward. Well played. Hey, did you know Doma is a place in Final Fantasy VI? I can actually believe that, because the Gold Saucer and Costa del Sol, all those seem to be references. I'm sure every single place here is a reference to something. They're all just mishmashed. Other than probably like Leminsa, Gridania, and Ul'dah. Though she has scarce begun to come to terms with Papalmo's loss, that one act made plain her determination to move forward. And should she ever falter, we shall be there to support her on this road she has resolved to walk. Let us return to the Rising Stones. We have quite a story to tell to Taru and my sister. Yeah, we're just gonna walk in and be like, yeah, Ida's dead. Crazy. I know. Here's Lyse, by the way. Is it... Wait, is it Lyse or is it Lyse? I don't think it's supposed to be Lyse, because, Oh, good. The Scions have Lyse now. Alright, well, there we go. We finally beat Heavensward. The second one, Lyse. You did it. You beat Heavensward again. And it didn't take us, hold on, I can check this. We get to hear this song again. SOGESNAKE, Final Fantasy. Oh, hold on, I'll just look it up via my YouTube. So we started A Realm Reborn. When did we start? November 9th, 2023. And we beat A Realm Reborn. We beat A Realm Reborn. March 13th, 2024. So it took us like 4 months to beat A Realm Reborn. And that's not counting the Hildebrand and Bahamut stuff. Which, counting that, it was about the end of March. So we officially started Heavensward. Probably after that. So, it took us what, a month and a half to beat Heavensward? That's definitely an upgrade. Especially since we doubled down on it, essentially. That's because you were streaming once a week. Yeah, and we'll be back to once in a week once we get back to, once we get Stormblood kicked off there. Then it's back to once a week! Back to our slow, plodding pace. No, once we do a little bit of Stormblood and we go back to do Hildebrand and whatever the Alexander raid is. I want to be Bob Ross soon. You'll have to work. That means we have to give up every Tuesday for like the next fucking 6 months. That sucks. Haachifal. Oh. Yeah, once we finish Hildebrand, and I guess Alexander, we're gonna go back to, probably just once a week. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. Until, I guess, we have like 6 games I want to get done, honestly. We have to go back to Street Fighter 6. Every restaurant, Nabby? Excuse me? We have to go back to Street Fighter 6 still. I do want to test out DS emulation on the Wii U, so we're going to be playing Elite Beat Agents. I don't know how that's going to go, because all those songs are covers, so we should be fine, right? Right? We're going back to One Piece Odyssey. I hate my phone, yeah. We're going back to One Piece Odyssey to do the DLC. We're going to do One Piece Pirate Warriors 4, because all the DLC is out. I want to do Wanted Dead, because I need to know. And then Hi-Fi Rush. And then after that, we'll be doing Final Fantasy XIV twice a week. You got Alexander, Void Ark, The Trials, and Hildebrand left in Heavensward if you want to do the important bits. Is that true? Kaminari! Is that true? Do we still have many more bits of Heavensward still? Technically? Oh wait, I have to remember we can speed up the credits, wasn't it? Yeah. We don't want to fall for this shit again. Let me look this up. How long is Void Ark? Void Ark is a level 60 raid. Oh, so it's just one raid? It's not like coils where there's like 50 of them? Oh, it's the first part of Shadow of Macaque. The Void Ark hasn't been important to the story yet. Void Ark is the Alliance raid series. Oh, yeah. The first part of the Shadow of Macaque. Yes. It's like Crystal Tower. Oh, my favorite. My favorite. But was it introduced in Heavensward? Because we should probably get it done then. Yeah, we might as well. Trials is probably the most important if you're speaking story relevant. Is it? Heavensward Trials. High-end Trials? Are we talking like Containment Bay? I can't remember them. So, I guess how this is gonna go is... Yeah, the Containment Bay. It has fights from FF6 in them. Oh, man. Alright, everybody, we're putting Final Fantasy 14 on hold for like 3 weeks, 4 weeks. We're gonna play through Final Fantasy 3, 4, 5, and 6 before we get into these trials. Just so we can, you know, get the full load ready. What about 7? 7 can fucking wait. 7 can fucking wait. I have to play that someday, but how much Final Fantasy 7 stuff is there even in these games? I don't see a Sephiroth. I don't see a Cloud Raid. 7 has story relevance as Stormblood and Shadowbringers. No! God damn it! At some point, I'm just gonna have to accept that every Final Fantasy has story relevance in every fucking expansion. Gives you time to level your classes. Even joking about it. Oh, man. Oh, man. I mean, okay, so let's be honest here. So, if we get to the end of Stormblood, should we? Like, I'm totally fine with putting Final Fantasy 14 on hold for a bit so we can do the other Final Fantasies for a bit. But if nobody else wants to see that, then why bother? If everybody's fine with that, I'll do it. Play those games during Dawn Trail release? So we don't have to worry about the queue times? I mean, that might end up happening. And it's like, okay, so leveling up Samurai doesn't seem so bad. Yeah, play those during Dawn Trail first month. The queue times will be hell. Well, play up to 6. Play up to 6. I mean, I can do that. I can do that. Yeah, we don't need to play 7, right? Right? Yeah. During Endwalker, I had to wait 3 to 4 hours just to get into the game. But is that because you're on the EU servers, or... Because, wait, do the EU servers share their servers with the Japanese servers? Because if so, I can understand that. I haven't played 7. They do not. Wow. Huh. Erica's apparently worse with queue times, though. So the longest I've ever had to wait in queue times is like 3 to 4 minutes, but that's good. I have not played this game during any expansion releases, so I can't say nothing. So like I was saying, Samurai, I don't think it's going to take too long to level up. When we eventually get to, like, Dark Knight and Paladin... Well, no, Dark Knight shouldn't be too bad. Paladin would mean I would have to start as a gladiator and work all the way up to a paladin. I might actually just fucking pay the money to not have to level up 90 levels. What is it, 20 bucks to max out a class? I remember having bad queue times. Yeah, I do that too. It took me like 2 weeks to level up. 2 weeks straight of max dailies to level up Dragoon to level, what was it, 50? 60? I think it was 50. That was a nightmare. I cannot imagine having to go to like level 80 or 90. Though I imagine something like Viper will start at like 70, 80, so I don't gotta worry too much about that, I think. Same thing with the Pictomancer. It's a good song. It's no answer, but I am coming around on it. So, I guess here's what we're gonna do. So, on Tuesday or whatever next week, we'll start Stormblood. We'll try to get up to an area where these yokai, whatever fates, spawn. And that'll probably be as far as we go into Stormblood for them. Wednesday, we'll go back, we'll do Hildebrand. I imagine Hildebrand's going to take a whole goddamn stream on itself. And then the week after that, we'll work on... What is this? We'll work on Alexander. How many Alexander raids are there? Do you think that's going to take a whole stream on itself? Is it going to be like Bahamut? Because Bahamut was 5 hours of, yeah, come on, Ari, carry our asses. Probably, okay. And then, I guess the stream after that will be... the Void Arc? I don't know how long that'll take. We'll work on those. And then after we finish whatever's left in Heavensward, we'll move on to Stormblood. We'll work on Stormblood for a bit. We'll beat Stormblood. And then we'll put Final Fantasy XIV on hold for a bit. Our Final Fantasy XIV streams will turn into Final Fantasy III streams, Final Fantasy IV streams. I don't know if I can solo Alexander. Yeah, we might have to do queues. But everybody builds up Alexander. So I imagine people actively do Alexander, right? People are like, yeah, Alexander. So people have to be queuing for that, right? Right? It's not just going to be like Bahamut where it's like, yeah, fucking good luck. Nobody's queuing for that because it's not in the Duty Finder. Alexander are part of normal raids in Duty Finder. They're easy peasy. Okay, thank God. Thank God. Alright, so we can actually get some actual people to help us instead of, you know, our Catboy. Our Catboy genius. But yes, once we beat Heavensward, not Heavensward, I've been saying that so much that that's just where we automatically go. Once we beat Stormblood, Final Fantasy XIV will go on hold. We'll play Final Fantasy III. We'll play Final Fantasy IV. We'll play Final Fantasy V. We'll play Final Fantasy VI. And you know what? We'll play Final Fantasy VII. Because I don't know when I'm ever going to fit that back in there, and that is a game I feel like I probably should play. Which is fine, because, hey, guess what? The the PlayStation, whatever released, the HD version of Final Fantasy VII has the quality of life features the pixel remasters do. I can turn off random battles. I can turn up experience, all that. So it's not going to be a fucking slog. It'll be just as easy as all the other times we did it. We're not going to cheat. We're not going to, you know, easy peasy our way through these games and just have experience and difficulty on and down and up. We're going to play those games legit, but I will be turning off random battles so we can, you know, get to places. And then once we beat Final Fantasy VII, we will go back to 14. I don't think 8, 9, 10 might be important. What about 8? We gotta draw a line somewhere, Nev. We gotta draw a line somewhere. This can literally go forever. But oh, fancy, yeah. Hold on. He may have mentioned, but Alphino has apprised me of all that came to pass in Gridania. Your only task now is to rest. This is the calm before the storm. I'd really say just the 6 for now. Lyse has chosen her path, and as her friends, we must do what we can to support that choice. We are fated to join the conflict in any case. Once the Alliance has taken the wall and opened the way to Gyre Abania, we will have little choice but to fight. Which is not to say the cause is unworthy. After all, ignoring the plight of those whom one might conceivably save is not wisdom, but indolence. Correct? I, for one, look forward to joining hands with the Alamegans and striking a blow against the tyranny of the Empire, as I rather suspect. Do you? Yay. Yay, Heavensward done. Where's our big title card that says, and then they went to Stormblood. And then their blood was a stormin'. Oh? Quick, march! The Imperials will soon come to their senses, and we must be ready to face their retribution. Are we gonna find a Papalmo up here? I think I see a Papalmo over there. Or not. A little smear over there. It's almost time, Father. Aye, almost. Stand firm, Pippin. I learned to brace myself against the charge of the Bull of Alamigo. No foe will dislodge me. I'm really feeling it. Him and his little butter knife of a sword over there. Very well, Aberd. I will take our homeland back. For the both of us. I'm sure if we, like, kicked a board over, there'd be a little Lalafell underneath. Hey, it's not that guy. Never mind. This is the guy the samurais are dealing with, right? Say 7, but I also had that injected into my blood veins since early childhood. Yeah. My Lord Viceroy, our scouts have confirmed the preliminary reports. Balsar's Wall has fallen to the Eorzean Alliance. The hunt for Omega and the unknown icon continues, though both yet elude us. My lord, their battle caused considerable damage across the region. Should we perchance divert some of our forces from the search to undertake necessary reconstruction work? No. That's a cool chaos mask. Forgive me, my lord. I did not intend. Your will will be done. refuses to play 7. Unknown. My spies tell me the Domans call it Shinryu, and that it proved a match for Omega. Yes, the coming days promise to be more interesting. Most interesting. Wow. Everybody's a pretty boy under their masks. That's what we're learning, right? At the far edge of fate, the road begins anew. The heroes look to eastern skies and behold the crimson hue. A dawn of liberation, a gathering storm of blood. Yay. Yay, mount speed is increased. New chapters available in New Game Plus. Yay, our gooning days are almost over! Another handsome incoming. So all will be forgiven for whatever atrocities he may do. As long as he is handsome, the world will forgive him. The whole Bo Hancock thing? Fucking Christ. Well, I guess we'll go back to the house for now. Where Zora is. Still watching cutscenes. Oh no. Not that guy. What guy? What guy? Hot Y evil. Clearly. What happened to Dancing Thancred? I thought he was dancing around here. Did he move on? To the house. Gotta start ironing my Hakama. Polishing my blade. Although we're gonna be a Dragoon for still a few more streams, so. Why Estinian? Why Estinian? You were so ready to abandon him, and as soon as it turned out he was a hot guy, oh man, all is forgiven. All is forgiven. Estinian, he's the Azure Dragoon! I'm not gonna have this argument very much longer, am I, about who the Azure Dragoon is, so whatever. Whatever! We'll see the next time we see him. He probably won't even call himself the Azure Dragoon at that point. So... how about when we beat Stormblood, we do Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... not 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then after we beat Shadowbringers, we do 7, 8, 9. And then we go on Endwalker. How about that? How about that? Because we don't really care about 10 and everything after, right? 10 we'll have to do at some point, I assume, because it's Final Fantasy 10. Final Fantasy 11, I've heard nothing about. Honestly, I still confuse it for the other MMO. Yeah, that works? Okay. There's so many cactuars around Gold Saucer now. I'm missing something. There's an event at the Gold Saucer where you earn more MSQ, MSD, wherever the Gold Saucer points are, by doing mini games and gates. It's not a lot. It's like 20% more, so I haven't bothered. But hold on, maybe that combines with the Fall Guys. Shadowbringers post trials are FF7 themed, so up to you if you want to do 7 before then. Yeah, we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out before then. We'll figure that out. There's no winning. Anyway, we go. I feel like after Endwalker, maybe we'll do 10, 11, and not 12. Because I have to pay a whole different subscription for 12, don't I? I'm surprised that shit's still going. We're going to do 11? Another MMO? Is 11? Is 11? Is 11 an MMO? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. shit! It's Final Fantasy 12! Okay, hold on. No. I thought Final Fantasy 12 was Final Fantasy 11. Okay, hold on. No. I don't want to pay another fucking subscription. Maybe someday when we beat all of Final Fantasy 14, we'll do 11, but... No. Wait. We'll do... After Endwalker, we'll do 10, 12. Definitely not the other MMO. And I don't want to say we're doing 13. I definitely do not want to say we're doing 13. Yeah, that makes sense. Maybe we'll do 13 after Dawn Trail? But 13-2? That's precisely why I don't want to do 13, because then we have to do 13, 13-2, and then Lightning Returns. And I have already tried to play 13 way back. 13 was not for me. Considering I jumped from Final Fantasy 4 to 13, and I was like, why is everything automated? Why can't I do anything? This is bullshit. I hate this. And I hate all the characters. I didn't get very far in that game. But maybe I was just a dumb child, teenager. I don't know. Yeah, 13 is rough. There's only so far being beautiful can take you. And then someday we'll do 15, and someday we'll do 16. But it just means that, hey, we're gonna be playing a lot of Final Fantasy games. And then, you know what? We'll throw Dissidia way at the end there. We've covered all these Final Fantasies. Time to make them fight and kiss. Probably. Non-stop Final Fantasy streams. Let's go. We're in the... We did a Metal Gear stream. We did a Metal Gear marathon. We did a Resident Evil marathon. We're in the middle of a Sonic marathon. And now we're going to start another fucking marathon in the middle of that. It's a mess. It's a mess. Christ. But who's to say, what about Strangers of Paradise? It's technically part of Dissidia? I don't know. Honestly, I've actually heard people say that Strangers of Paradise should have been 16, and 16 should have been the spin-off, but I don't know. I've heard mixed things about it, honestly. I like that it's all Final Fantasy 1-ish, and it has a lot of callbacks to other games. I haven't played it yet. It's on my shelf. I'm going to get to it someday. I was honestly going to play it soon, but then I was like, I should probably play Nier before we do the Nier raids and stuff. There's too many... there's too many RPGs. So little time. It's a mess. I need to know the lore behind that bot before I decide I'm going to have that bot. So I don't know. I'll have to look at the schedule and figure this out. Definitely, since we are not putting as much time into Stormblood as usual, we probably won't beat it as fast. But maybe that's fine. I don't know. I don't even know why I own this. Oh, this is the... Final Fantasy 12 was the one with the judges? Neat. If you want to go full lore on Nier, you gotta get the lore of Drakengard. Technically. Have fun suffering. Yeah. Single tier. Whatever. But anyway. We beat Heavensward today. That was our main goal. So that does mean that, hey, next time we can change the opening. You know what? Yeah, that does mean. So much like when we beat A Realm Reborn, you know what? Let's do what we did last time to end this stream. Let's play the opening to Stormblood and finish the stream that way. So hold on here. Just switch this up. We got to turn that off. Got to turn that off. Got to turn that off. We got to find where I saved it, and yeah, we'll end it this way. FF Storm. All right. All right, so yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in, and yeah, we'll see everybody, I guess, on Saturday for our Shadow the Hedgehog stream. So enjoy this.